Undivided is a first-person shooter slash stealth game that takes place 2 years after Human Revolution. If you haven't played that game, there is a recap video, but honestly, Human Revolution is a much better game, so I'd recommend playing it first either way. Very early in the game, there's a terrorist bombing. You spend the rest of the game trying to get to the bottom of this and prevent future terror attacks, to bring peace to the division of Augs and Naturals. This bombing though messes with your gear. You go get it fixed, and it's discovered you've had more cool gadgets under the hood that you didn't know about. These new added abilities are awesome, but they come at a price. Too many active will cause overheating, so you have to pick and choose, activate one and deactivate another. And much like every other ability and upgrade in the game, you have to spend praxis points, which are awarded by leveling up in the game or by straight up buying. The microtransactions are buried, but they're for those that want to max Jensen out early on. This is still Deus Ex. There's 17 mission stories and 12 side missions. The main story alone takes about 8 hours to complete, and while I personally found the story here much more intriguing than Human Revolution, the gameplay overall is miles worse. There's absolutely no depth here that made Human Revolution such a magic experience. The world here isn't alive. Dialogue choices seem to hold no weight, and the worst offense of all is that all sense of freedom from the past game has been removed. I'm a very aggressive player, and while yes, you can definitely play this game like a first-person shooter, the game is almost designed completely against you. This time around, instead of levels being designed for drop of a dime change of plans like getting detected, it clearly wants you to try your hardest to sneak around. This is apparent with how quickly your energy drains when you use a perk. Your awesome new armor, going invisible, lasts for a good half a second before your energy runs out. And there's hardly any bio cells laying around or crafting parts to make one on the fly, making the system feel nearly useless for anything other than takedowns. The game wants you crawling through vents instead of using all the cool toys. There are also so many roadblocks here that didn't exist at all in the past game. In Human Revolution, you could beat the entire game with only level 1 hacking, as the game kept the hacking of story-related doors simple. Here, they force you to pour your upgrades into hacking with level 2 and 3 locked doors after locked doors, almost in a way encouraging those microtransactions for more skill points to pour there if you've ignored it, or to pour them into skills that actually complement your playstyle. There's also really no cool open areas. The game from start to finish feels like you're walking around hotels, going from room to room. There is no attention to detail here, at least not up to the standard other Deus Ex games have created. This feels almost like a Ubisoft annual spin-off title than a proper sequel. The story kept me going, and this is still a good game if you ignore the fact that it's supposed to be a Deus Ex game. Deus Ex isn't its hacking and augmented abilities. It's its deep and detailed world, which is completely lacking. A surprise and welcome addition this time around though is a very cool breach mode, which acts as a puzzle platformer where you work with a hacking group to collect data. You run around using the same skills you do in the main game,